Ortiz won or Bohachuk won?
I think it's draw.
You thought it was drawn?
Yeah.
Do you think, based on this, he's ready for Crawford, or there should be a rematch?
We want him for Crawford, but if he have in the future rematch with this guy, it will be amazing.
Maybe whoever wins between Crawford and Vergil goes against Bohachuk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like
No, Crawford. We have a thought about it, but Ortiz, we can support to have rematch like this.
So that was Turki Alalshikh after the Vergil Ortiz versus Serhii Bohachuk fight. He believes that that the Vergil Ortiz and Bohachuk fight was a draw, and he would like to see a rematch between Bohachuk and Ortiz. Interesting. Well, we'll give my quick take on that. I kind of understand where he's coming from, because Vergil Ortiz, this was his first fight where he had some real adversity. I mean, this is something that fighters need, though, to be real. Most fighters go through this eventually. They're going to come across somebody that's going to give them problems. Lately, we've been seeing this with a lot of fighters. You can even argue that Terence Crawford was having some issues with Israel Madrimov. I think Madrimov definitely was a different take on, usually what Crawford goes up against. But I still think Crawford solved him. But that doesn't mean he didn't have a little bit of adversity moving up in weight. But a lot of these fighters have been showing that they have been struggling in certain things. And I think the reason why Turki Alalshikh want the rematch is because he don't want to put Vergil in there with Crawford yet, because Vergil didn't look, he looked a little vulnerable. So he's looking for Vergil to get a knockout. That's the reason why he want a rematch. He probably want Bohachuk, he probably want Vergil to knock Bohachuk out in the rematch. And then if that happens, because that's what he was basing the fight on before, because he wanted Crawford and Vergil to fight. It's a reason why he wanted them to fight. This was based on Vergil Ortiz and his knockout streak of 100%. And then he see, him and Crawford seem that they're really close. So he wanted to see Crawford into like a challenge of a knockout artist. But Vergil's knockout streak stopped right there. You know what I mean? So it's crazy because both of their knockout streaks stopped right there. Terence Crawford's knockout streak stopped at 154. And Vergil Ortiz's knockout streak stopped at 154. And I just think Turki Alalshikh, he wants to fight for Crawford and Ortiz to be as big as possible. He don't think it's going to be as big if Ortiz looked shaky in that last fight and got knocked down and stuff like that. If Bud would have got knocked down against Madrimov, he probably wouldn't have wanted to. He probably would have wanted to see a rematch too. You know what I'm saying? So, but since he saw Bud damn near hurt Madrimov and stuff like that, and it didn't look like. And yes, Vergil did hurt Bohachuk, but he never, he got dropped too. He got dropped twice, and he also was hurt in that fight. So that's what it is. It's business to this Alalshikh doing. It's also entertainment, but he also wants to see an entertaining fight. He probably don't think right now that Vergil Ortiz is really ready for Crawford. That's probably what it is. He thought he was before the knockout streak ended, and then this kind of like made Alalshikh look a little side-eyed at Vergil Ortiz. But he still looks like he's interested in him because he sees the potential. At least that's what I'm thinking. That's why he don't want. I don't think he's gonna make that fight right now. He just said it. He would like to see the rematch. So don't look for a Vergil Ortiz and Crawford fight at all. But even if Ortiz get the knockout, I still think Vergil team still wouldn't have wanted it with Bud. At least not now. And so it looks like Bud is gonna have to go another direction. We'll find out who's next for Terence Crawford, but it ain't gonna be Vergil Ortiz. More than likely, it will probably end up being Tim Tszyu. That's what I think is gonna end up happening. But we'll see. This is Rebel Like Boxing. Let me know what you think about this, man. Drop them comments and talk to me, man. You know what it is. I'll catch y'all on the next one.